Hey Tubesters, it's RN4 song, The Bougie Mystic. Excuse the shakiness, but I'm walking as I'm filming right now. So it's, I don't know, maybe like 10, 15 minutes after sunset right now. And honestly, I kind of feel like it feels so much like when I was back in Illinois and I would walk around the neighborhood and do like rituals in various places or collect the local flora and the bone curios. It just feels like that right now, especially with the filming. Anyway, I'm trying to be quiet because it's like just after 6 in the morning. Let's see, this is 3rd Street. I need 4th Street. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, making sure I don't miss my street to turn on. Anyway. Oh, this is the one I gotta be careful with. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I had to turn it off real quick because I had to wait for a second for the traffic to go by. That street is like, they really need to like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's, oh, I think I just found an outdoor altar. That's perfect, actually. Anyway, so sorry, got distracted. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, little witchy shenanigans. I got this labradorite crescent moon necklace, and I love it so much. I actually got it to go with my regalia. I haven't really talked much about that. Basically, the regalia is for coronation, spiritual royal type of shit. One day, I'll make a video on it, but that's more of like a sit-down video. Anyway, I originally got it for that, and it just doesn't fit the look. I also just like intuitively and energetically don't feel like it's cohesive with the rest of like the symbolism and all that. Long story short, I'm wearing it as like regular witchy jewelry. And I think it's the dark moon tonight. I'm gonna check my moon app just to be sure. But I'm almost positive it's the dark moon. So blessed dark moon or new moon. Whatever you call the moon when there's no light. In my practice, we call it the dark moon because, well, it's dark. And let me pay attention. Hold on. Anyway, let me end this because I already made a mistake and crossed the street. I wasn't supposed to cross on it. So I got my morning glories. And long story short, this is, as you already know, it's going to be like a little vlog creation of a traditional Salavano Pani or glory water. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. Hey Tubesters, sorry about that intro clip. It was starting to get a little busy with the traffic. Oh, I say busy, but to me, one car is enough busy when you're trying to film anyway. But then I also forgot that one street is a one-way street, and sometimes traffic will just be ongoing, so you gotta wait. So I didn't want y'all just, you know, sitting there, just staring at me, staring at traffic, waiting to leave. But I wanted to share with you some things, and kind of reiterate what I was trying to say on there. So I was saying that it just felt so nostalgic. I think that's the word I was looking for, where I would walk around in Macomb, Illinois, and I would gather either some bones, like curios of like squirrels or whatever was out there, right? Or eggshells. Sometimes I'd get like the wild eggshells, especially like robin's eggs, because they would be blue, right? Or toads. Sometimes I'd like find dried up toads out in the backyard. So just things like that. And then also like the chokeberry that grew out there, and the pokeberry, and the black nightshade that grew out there. What else? Mushrooms, the plantain leaf, the witchgrass, couch grass. I think it's also called dog grass. yeah, just things, the hollyhock that grew out there. Anyway, so the morning glories. It was so much easier to get morning glories back in Illinois, but I got my morning glories. I'm gonna dry them out real quick, and then we're gonna put them in my orange blossom water. We're just gonna put it straight in this bottle. That's how we've always traditionally made it. And then once the flowers are done, I'm going to take them out because we just extract the color from them. I mean, when the color is fully extracted, then we know that we can move on with the rest of the herbs. But we don't keep the flowers in there. I might keep a few in there, but traditionally we don't keep the flowers in there. We just, once the color's extracted, we take them out. Just because we do put other herbs in there, and we don't want it getting like too herby where it's like a potion. Unlike that, we don't want the herbs left in this water. And if I didn't say already, I think I did, but just in case I didn't, we're making a Saravano Pani. Glory water also could be translated to fame water, but the traditional name is glory water. And so if you don't have any, you can get some orange blossom water. That is tradition. I do believe this is a hoodoo formula. Like glory water is a hoodoo formula. If my memory serves me correctly. And so obviously that means it's a hoodoo influence on, I guess you would say, a Appalachian Romani practice. So this is would be a hoodoo influence. I do know that you use orange blossom water as the base, and I don't know what else you put in there. Like as a traditional hoodoo recipe, that's something you're just gonna have to research on your own. But another couple things that I wanted to share with you on my little excursion is one, these beautiful orange flowers. I have no clue what they're called, but I'm gonna show you them. It almost looks like pumpkin flowers, but they come from a tree. So, well, this one doesn't smell the best. It doesn't really smell bad, but it doesn't really smell good either. It doesn't really actually have a smell now that I think about it. I thought I was smelling something earlier, but maybe that was just my mind, imagination. But they're just so pretty. I just feel like they'd be really great for some type of magic. I want to know what they're called and see if they have any correspondences already. So if you know what it's called, or if any correspondences that you use of or know of, do comment below. I'm going to do some little research and see if I can find them. Another thing I did is that we have like, I think like 3 or 4 of those free library book cabinets. And I like to check in there periodically, see what they have. Most of the time I don't find anything interesting, but sometimes, like today, I find a gem or something that I think is really good, or interesting at least. But this one is a, what's the word? It's a classic literature. And it's hardcover. Like, this is really good. This is good. 1960 is the first copyright? Oh, wow. I didn't think it was that. Property of CUSD, Coronado Unified School District Learning Department. So this was like a school library book. Ooh, you stole. And then gave it away. That's crazy. But yeah, I guess they were reading, and I don't know what these are for. I don't know if these were like moving passages or whatever. But yeah, I got another classic to add to my library that I have no room for because I didn't buy a big enough bookshelf. I should have bought like the 4 tier, but whatever, too late now. So yeah, those are the things. This is like a crafting vlog slash foraging vlog. So I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned to the next clip. Hey Tubesters, it's Auburn Forest Song, the Bougie Mystic. I think I've started this video kind of like a vlog creation, but you may hear me introduce myself just because like I've been recording so many videos and doing so much stuff that I kind of like forget what I've been doing. I got the rest of my apple beer here for Lammas. If y'all haven't tried this, it's actually really good. If you're not a beer fan, then just stick with the Angry Orchard. That is just it's still basically apple cider. It's just fermented until it gets alcohol content. And then this is actually an apple beer. You can taste the difference. So anyway, to the video. I got this for, last thing. I actually got this for Lammas. Best thing ever. Definitely, I'm probably gonna make that tradition. Anyway, back to the video, sorry. So, got my orange blossom water. Traditionally, we'd get like this bottle or whatever brand of orange blossom water you can get, and we'd use a little bit of it, so that way we'd have space to put the botanicals in here. Blessed be, I just had a brain fart. And extract the properties. With this being a water, it is going to be filtered. This is just what we traditionally do whenever we make any type of water, cologne, things of that nature. Whereas when we're making a potion, it's always oil-based and we leave the botanicals in there. It's also part of like, you know, when you get the botanicals out with the oil, sometimes you can put it on the candle or whatever. That's just what we do traditionally. You do what works for you. Okay, so I'm gonna take the top off real quick, and I just finished drying the last of these morning glories. This is the day after, because I picked them up on the morning. It was Sunday, the morning of the dark moon. So I have all these purple morning glories. In my practice, we don't actually use them outside of making Sravanopani, glory water. So I'm gonna put all of these in here. I'm gonna charge them up real quick. Actually, I'm gonna put them in my hand. And then I'm gonna charge them up real quick. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we put the morning glories in here because, oops, they are obviously, as the name suggests, you know, glory water, morning glories. They're seen as like trumpet flowers or a variation of trumpet flowers. So it's like heralding in that success, right? Also, with it being a bindweed and an invasive plant, it has that power of perseverance and determination and victory / conquering over obstacles or enemies, right? And we really want that in here, in this water. And then it just has that, what you call it? Just that general glory, success, and oh, what's that word I'm looking for? Kind of like a joyous success and glory, things that triumph. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Almost like orange, but a little more vigorous. That's the one I'm looking at. It's like a vigorous variation of orange, where it brings that success and that joy and triumph, or anything else that kind of, as you can see, it's already starting to, maybe you can't tell, but it's starting to get a little bit of that color already. And once this, we like to steep the morning glory first. I don't actually know why. I don't know if anyone actually knows why, but we always like to do that first, and then we remove that, and then we'll add the other botanicals, which is fine because that gives me time to get some glycerin, because I need that. Yes, lovely. It is starting to get that little purple color. I think I will put some rubbing alcohol in here just to help with the extraction, also for preservation. I'll just probably add like a tablespoon or two, so it might bring it up to probably to one of these rib lines. I do want to keep a good amount of space because I'm going to be adding other things in here, to include glycerin as a stabilizer, because we'll be adding some essential oils as well. So until next time, it might be a week or so, maybe a couple of weeks before you see me again, so I'll be wearing different clothes and all that good stuff. So I hope you stick around for the rest of the little vlog creation vlog, and I hope you're enjoying this style, and you're enjoying my recipe, and just enjoying my content in general. Yeah, see you next time. Hey Tubesters, it's Aaron Forsong, and this is the end of the Glory Water vlog. I'm so excited. So, I already got my orange blossom water infused with the, not the marigolds. I'm still messing up the name. The morning glories infused in the orange blossom water. We are going to add the bay leaf. This is traditional to write your name on a bay leaf, or all your names on the bay leaf, and you add this to the water. This is so it works for you and only you. So you personalize your water. We don't do this very often. We do it just for like specific things, like the glory water, and what else? There's a couple other things, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the road opener potion. We'll use it for that, and just some other things. So I got that added in there. And now we're just gonna add some essential oils. We're gonna add in the bergamot. Just gonna let that drip in there for a bit. We're actually adding a lot of essential oils, just because we like it to be very fragrant. Go. Oh, wrong top. Alright, got the bergamot in it, and then we're gonna, oops, blessed be. Let me move that. Then we're gonna add the grapefruit. This one we also go heavy on. So more of the like citrus scents will be heavy on here. We're also going to be adding spearmint, but not as much. And you can kind of tell this is all the essential oils right here, along with the ash from the bay leaf. the spearmint. Gonna add the glycerin. This is gonna help stabilize the essential oils and get them mixed in there so it's not separated. There we go. We're gonna mix this up. Yes, that is it right there. And now we're just gonna add the Ceylon cinnamon. And we're just gonna leave this to charge on the altar. Actually, let me activate this a little bit. Actually, I'll activate it off camera. But this is the Glory Water. It will be put in both this bottle and this one. This one I'm gonna take to work. And this is gonna be like my master bottle. And that way I can also swap it out for this little, I guess you can call it an atomizer. This was the Calvin Klein 1 cologne bottle. I think the full size. Yeah. And I like it because it has this little top on it. It's like I guess a travel top. But then you also have the spray top. So I can alternate based on what I want to use this for. But yeah, I'm going to enchant this off camera. And I hope you enjoyed this little vlog / recipe creation. If you do, maybe I'll do some more. It was really fun to kind of like do a little like walk around vlog again. And then of course I love creating recipes with y'all, or not creating recipes, but making recipes, especially traditional ones, and sharing that with y'all. So let me know if you use Glory Water. Do you make your own recipe, and share it below. I wanted to share mine, even though it is a cultural recipe, just because I know there's not a lot of recipes or a lot of people talking about Glory Water. So yeah, I just wanted to share it so that way people had something to at least base it off of or whatever. As always, thank you for watching. Abundant and eternal blessings. Mwah.